As promised, here is part 2 to the city vlog video that you all watched last Saturday right after the intro. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and today is part 2 to the city vlog. Now, I'm filming this directly right after the other video. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make you guys wait a week until you guys seen this because the studio is a mess. The one thing that keeps playing back in my head is from the 2009 movie The Hangover, with Bradley Cooper's character calling the wife going, "Yeah, we effed up." And that's how I feel right now. Right now, guys, I'm trying to prepare for a cruise in a couple of weeks. So that means I'm trying to get all my builds and videos planned out for you guys, get everything ready to go. So you guys stay entertained, and at the same time, I can go out and have my first vacation in like 18 years. To me, a real vacation is when you leave the country or go far into the country for over a week. And I have not done anything like that since 2005. And that's when I went to Mexico. So, and now here in 2023, we're going through along the coast of Canada up to Alaska. So we're going to be gone for almost 2 weeks because we're going to drive up to Washington where we do port and get on the boat from there, and should be a lot of fun. But back to the matter at hand. The studio is a mess. I want to tell you guys what we're going to be doing, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get to work because I'm not going to be able to film too much today because it is hot. It is late in the day. I've already done my quota of work. When I do builds, I tell myself on this day you have this many bags to do, and that's how I do my builds. So if I'm doing 4 different builds at one time, I have a quota of how many bags I need to get done per day until I need to get that video out to you guys. And so my build quota is done. It's late in the afternoon, and it's hot, and my camera is going to throw a fit. So I'm going to show you guys the mess and show you guys what we have to do to get it cleaned up and get things buttoned up. Because the big thing is I have about 4 videos, maybe, no, actually, I have about 8 videos that I want to either finish filming, start filming with the studio. So with that being said, I can't shoot a video in the studio right now because of what you guys are about to see. So let's go ahead and get you guys turned around and show you guys the mess, show you what we have going on, and what we're going to do about it. So starting off, where my water bottle is, that's a optional table that I have out for the circumstances. That table needs to get gone because I need to start figuring out how I'm going to film with the city being now in my space of where I used to stand for you guys. But I have city plates and road plates and boxes of small things and cups and bags of pieces all over here that need to go into the city. I have the video that you guys will already have seen on last Sunday up here. And then up here, I got to film this video. You guys will already have seen it on Monday. By the time this video comes out, that needs to get filmed. But then I got like these pieces I made for the city, the recycling truck and the van. Those have to go. I got all these pieces that have to go. I got these boxes. Just so much stuff. And if you look at the city, this is the hell that I'm looking at right now, guys. I need to get my 2 base plates in here, get them prepped for sidewalk, kind of like what I did over here with this plate on the old configuration. I got all of these plates just floating around. So I need to get this filled in to the best of my abilities and get this going on. Another build that you guys will have seen by the time this video airs is this build. This is what it looks like after 12 bags out of 18 bags built. This is the haunted house. And I've been doing something really special with this one to where you can still open it up. It's still in the building stages. But yeah, you can fully open up the building. So you can see the ride attraction. You guys already have seen all of this by the time this video comes out, because this is, I believe, Tuesday's build for the week. So you guys can get a sense of what I'm talking about here. As of today, I got to film the farm truck, get that out for Sunday. I've got to get that Tales of the Space Age video review out for Monday. That's going to be a different type of video than what I normally do. And then for Tuesday, I got to get this build out. And then I still got to film like 4 other builds to get started. So I have plenty of time to get them done for the channel. So I'm going to stop talking, guys, and start working. Just remember, for your guys' reference, how bad these streets look. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get mills plating and making these streets. So we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys. So we are back. It is now nighttime. You can hear the crickets outside chirping. I believe it's been probably 5 hours since I last picked up the camera and showed you guys the mess. And to be honest with you guys, I got a little bit carried away and I did a lot of stuff. I did find a way to complete out and use the parts from my road plate boxes. I ended up using the majority of my road plate parts from the road plate kit boxes. I ended up using a ton of extra parts I had laying around, and let's just go ahead and turn you guys around so you guys can see what the mess looks like now versus before when you first tuned into this video. So now it's just the farm truck chilling, getting ready for its video to be shot. This table is completely cleared off almost. I just have 3 pab cups full of parts. This can now fit a lid again. Most of my plates are gone. That's always been like that. That is now empty. One of the things I did want to show you guys is we did pick up the recycle truck on the 1st of the month. I don't know if it's a new release, but we did pick that up. That recycle truck is this unit right here, hanging out in the city. It comes with that minifig right there, as well as that minifig with those recycling cans. I believe that set's like $30 to $40. It's pretty cool, and every city needs a garbage/recycling truck. And another thing we picked up is this Creator 3-in-1 set. Unfortunately, the only thing I can use off of it is the outhouses and the minifigs, because the truck the actual camper van is far too big. It's about the size of a Speed Champions. So you can see in contrast, it hangs over the white line, so thus that will not be going. That is major bummer. So it just goes onto the shelf. Burned by another 3-in-1 kit. So that is that. So now the city, guys. Here's what the city looks like now. So that's the sidewalk, Main Street right here. We now have a place for the cars to turn off and not be in the middle of the road. We now have places for minifigs. I also installed some street lights. I don't know if I'm going to keep them. For now, they just look like there's something there. Moving truck is backed by birch books like it should be. Diner car is over there. Of course, we have the typical shenanigans with the Sanctum Sanctorum, but now with the added touch of the construction worker over there. This has always been the same. We now have a slushy truck. But if you guys look in that up house spot, it's now got a fence, a squirrel, and some other odds and ends. That's because the up house is now floating. That's pretty sick. Coming on over here, we do have Assembly Square, as well as the slushy truck. I did put stoplights in throughout the city. Now, I don't have a Mills plate yet for this. I need to wait for parts, and then I can make one and get that done. I do want that to be a little bit more beach with a little bit of asphalt. We will see for a future parking lot. Haunted house is the same. More street lights. Then over here in the forestry area, I added some plants and some mini dummy trees. I did put some table and chairs out. I got all the minifigs cleaned up and put back like they should be. Really cool stuff. There's a crab in the ocean, as well as a little ducky raft. We do have these Disney 100 minifigs. We have like 5 of them now, so 2 of them is hidden throughout the city. But overall, I think it's coming together really well. It's not a beautiful city, it's not a perfect city, it's not a detailed city, but I will tell you it is a Lego city, and we have a lot to be thankful for. These cities are expensive to build, so any bit of anything like this is success in my opinion. I am super thankful that I get to share this with all of you guys. Just panning around here so you guys can see everything. And then you're back at my ugly mug. Well guys, that wraps it up for this video. This video is probably only about 10 to 15 minutes long at this point, and I know that if I would have added this extra little bit of footage on last week's video, you all probably would not have watched it. I really do think that the smaller the video, the better the performing it is. I do think it's hard to get attention from people for 20 to 30 minutes, so I try to keep my videos between 10 and 20, but most of the time I say what I want to say and they go over to 30. So I'm sorry if this was a little bit of a slow video or even a crappy video, but I'm doing the best I can. Like I said, I didn't want to tack this on to last week. I just needed a couple more days to get it done, which is what we did. So overall, we put about another 10 hours into the city to get it to look like this and expand it by 1 table. We still have 1 base plate to get. Some guy on Bricklink's supposed to be sending me parts. It's been 6 days and still not shipped. I'm about to write him a nice little letter. But other than that, guys, not a lot going on. If you guys did watch this video, I super thank you for watching. It probably wasn't too bearable for you. But if you did watch it and you did like it, then please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. I love to read the comments. And before I send you guys out, I do want to remind you that in the empty space in the city, there is a hole for the brick bank. And the only way we're going to get the brick bank and use that hole is if you guys can get this channel up to 200 subs. So if you watch this video and you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and make me buy the brick bank. I told my investor about this bet, and she came back and said that if we do hit 200 and go over, she will double the bet and do the firehouse. So now if we go over 200, we'll get a firehouse. If we hit 200, we'll do the brick bank. So if you guys want to see some super Lego masochism, subscribe, and you guys will be greeted with us getting the firehouse and the brick bank if we go over 200. That is some supreme Lego masochism. So on that note, guys, thank you for watching. You all have a good one. And like I said, if you made it through this video, I appreciate you. Thank you.